First one I want to talk about Trent Williams. Offensive tackle was for the 49ers. They got them from the Washington football team. The best tackle in all of football last season, according to PFF. And I have to agree with them. And there's a super simple answer here that the San Francisco 49ers they have a lot of free agents this year. They have a lot of stuff to take care of, especially on the defensive side of the football. So what I'm doing here is that if you're the San Francisco 49ers and you're in about the medium range of cap space right now, they have about 12.3 million as of recording this. So super easy. You spend most of your money and most of your concerns on your defense, which is a really good defense, and you just franchise tag Trent Williams. Wait till next year, push this thing off, keep him on your team.
Nope. San Francisco 49ers are going to keep Trent Williams, but they are going to give him the bag now. They are going to lock up their left tackle. They are going to draft a new quarterback, and they are going to go forward with that combo. Like you said, they have a ton of holes on the roster right now, but they have one of the best front offices right now from a competency standpoint. And I have no doubt in my mind that they're going to do everything they can to, save on the margins and, cut players that are maybe aging out of the league. And they have, dedicated salary experts in their front office that I think can maneuver. And Trent Williams was too good last year. They already committed a third round pick this year with draft capital. They cannot lose him. They're going to sign him to a big deal. I think they just swallow the pill now. Don't have to worry about a first round pick being placed on a left tackle for the next 4 or 5 years. Lock him up now. Create him. Just create that anchor on your offensive line, the anchor on your offense. And I don't see Trent Williams regressing until, 2-3 years, because he had those 2 years off where he had no wear and tear in his body. Mm-hmm. And so you're almost getting a guy in his extended prime because he missed 2 of those years and he almost had a body reset. So Trent Williams is going to get re-signed with the Niners. I think they just bite the bullet now, sign him to a 4 or 5 year deal with 21.
And you make him the highest paid tackle in NFL history is what you're going to have to do with this guy.
I honestly don't think so. I don't think I don't think he's going to try to reset the tackle market because I don't know. He was just treated so poorly in Washington that I think
he just wants a good team.
He's just like okay being like a part of a good franchise. Like I can see myself just being with the Niners for a while. So yeah,
that's fair. Next guy to talk about, a guy that was no AJ Brown, but he was a very, very good wide receiver too. A guy that might not have lived up to the hype for a lot of people, especially being taken as a 7th overall draft pick, but still has been a solid receiver nonetheless, is Corey Davis. And I've already said Jacksonville for Alex Smith, and you're going to hear me say Jacksonville a couple times on this one, not only because they have the most amount of cap space by 7 million. The Jets are second place, 75 million. Jaguars in first with 82 million, so which is huge in this market. That's why. This, of course, all this is on the basis that they're going to draft Trevor Lawrence. If you don't draft Trevor Lawrence, I don't know what the hell you're doing.
Well, no, let's operate on the premise that he's already been signed with Jacksonville.
Yeah. Trevor Lawrence is a Jag, and that's why you bring in Corey Davis, a offense that it already has some good talent. You can talk about Chanel, a couple other guys there. Corey Davis is going to be a solid D threat to have, being your wide receiver too, and you're going to love the offense. If you're going to bring in a generational talent like Trevor Lawrence, you're going to build around him, and you're going to build around him now. You bring that in, you're going to have some success with Trevor Lawrence, with Corey Davis. I love this move.
Yeah, I agree with you that the Jags need to bring in a receiver, but I don't know if Corey Davis is the right fit there because you already have DJ Chark. You have Laviska Shenault. Laviska Shenault does a lot of different things. He's almost, viewed as the Swiss Army knife kind of guy. He's a bigger receiver. He's an X-type receiver. He doesn't have the shiftiness and the quick in and out movements to play in the slot like you'd want with with a number 3 receiver like that. And DJ Chark is, fixated on the outside. And, Corey Davis is the quintessential big play, put him on the outside, single side receiver, and big XZ receiver. So I just don't know if that's a great fit in Jacksonville. Where I do think it's a great fit is Washington. I think the football team already has McLaurin, who can play that outside, can play the slot, can move him everywhere, is your best, idea of a possession receiver. And I cannot remember the last time the football team had, a bona fide deep threat than maybe when they had like Santonio Holmes or something like that, or like Santana Moss, like those kind of days where I think Corey Davis, allows them to stretch the field and gives guys like Terry McLaurin and JD McKissick ability to run underneath and do all that stuff. So, I think Corey Davis definitely finds a new team. It's just a lot of money to pay a guy, and Tennessee's, cap situation right now is an absolute mess. So
Probably not going to work out. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think
Tennessee, they have a whopping $1.6 million in cap space currently.
Can't do a lot without there, Ross.
No, you can't. No, you can't.